Have you ever used the wrong preposition after certain words? What are the common mistakes we all make when it comes to choosing prepositions? This video includes the words which often give us trouble. Hello, I'm Mina. Thank you so much for being back to my channel. It means the world to me when I read your comments and see how much I could help you take your English to the next level. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get a notification for new uploads. Also, smash the like button. It means a lot to me. When it comes to prepositions, we all make mistakes, and that's totally okay. It's important to learn the correct ones and actually avoid making the same mistake over and over again. Don't you agree? Okay, this video includes 25 common mistakes. Let's dive in. Number 1. Afraid. It's an adjective and it means being frightened. It goes with of, afraid of. You might say afraid from, but sorry, it's false. For example, I'm afraid of clowns. I really am. Number 2. Accustomed to. It means adopted to, used to. The correct preposition is to, accustomed to, not accustomed with. No, false. You can say he's accustomed to his new lifestyle. Number 3. Angry. A very common adjective. It goes with two prepositions, at and with. Angry at, angry with. We get angry with a person and a thing. The teacher is angry with me because I don't listen to her. I wanted to go on a picnic, but it's raining. I'm angry at the weather. Number 4. The verb arrive. Do you know the correct preposition? What did you say? Arrive in? Yes, true. Arrive at? Yes, that's right. But not arrive to. For example, we arrived in London late at night. Use arrive in with cities and countries. Use arrive at with specific places. For example, we arrived at the airport. Number 5. Ashamed. It's an adjective and it means feeling shame or guilt about something. And the correct preposition is of, ashamed of. For example, he was ashamed of his misbehavior. Do not confuse ashamed of and shy of. Number 6. Shy of. It's an adjective and it means feeling nervous with somebody. For example, I'm shy of my teacher. I feel nervous when she's around. Number 7. Travel. Travel by bus, by car, by plane, etc. Are you serious? I've already know it. This is beginner's stuff. Yes, I'm sure you all knew this one. But did you know that you can say in a car instead of by car? In a taxi instead of by taxi? On a bike instead of by bike? With is totally wrong. With bus, with car, with plane. Number 8. Believe. It's a verb. You can use it without any prepositions to mean regard something as true. For example, I believe whatever he says. it has a different meaning with the preposition in. Believe in means to have faith in something. For example, I don't believe in ghosts. Number 9. Careful. It's an adjective and it means exact, precise, watchful. I want you to choose the correct preposition this time. Careful of, careful with, careful about, careful for. What do you think? Careful with, careful of, careful about, careful for. Yes, all correct except for. You can say, I'm careful about money, or I'm careful with money, or I'm careful of money, but not I'm careful for money. Number 10. Covered. Covered with or covered by? Make a guess. Yes, covered with. For example, the mountains are covered with snow. It means the mountains are spread all over with snow. Number 11. To depend. It's a verb and it means to rely on receiving necessary support. Which preposition is true here? In, on, from. The correct one is on. Depend on. For example, our trip depends on the weather. Number 12. Congratulate. We congratulate somebody on a success. For example, she congratulated him on passing the entrance exam. It means she showed her happiness and joy to him. Number 13. Divide. It's a verb and it means to separate into parts. We normally divide the cake in birthday parties. We divide the cake into parts. The preposition in is also true only if we divide the cake in two, or we divide the cake in half, like the picture. After these mistakes, if you're still like, I don't make any of these mistakes, maybe you make this one. Number 14. Die. If you have watched the video about coronavirus on my channel, you know that coronavirus can be fatal. It means people can die of COVID-19. The correct preposition is of, die of an illness. Number 15. The adjective absorbed. It means to be very interested in something. Like interested, the correct preposition for absorbed is in. Absorbed in. For example, he's absorbed in the new book. Number 16. Different. It goes with than or from. From. Different from. John is very different from 2 years ago. Number 17. Cure. As a noun and verb. As a verb, it means to make better, to get rid of an illness. As a noun, it means something which cures. For example, aspirin cures my headache. Use for with the noun. For example, there is no cure for HIV, unfortunately. Use of with the verb. He was cured of corona. Cure of as a verb and cure for as a noun. Number 18. Good at. For example, my sister is good at math. It's true for other adjectives. Bad at, slow at, quick at. Be careful about weak. It goes with in. Weak in. Also, you can say good in. For example, he's good in class. It means his conduct is good. Number 19. To be glad. To be glad of? No. Glad from? No again. Glad about? Yes, true. To be glad about. For example, I'm glad about receiving good news. Glad is an adjective and it means happy, delighted. Number 20. Full. To be full of something. Like the glass is full of water. You can also say the glass is filled with water. Okay. Have you ever failed in an exam? Number 21. Failing is a verb and it means to be unsuccessful in. For example, I failed in the exam. I got an F. Number 22. Exchange. It's a verb and it means to give and receive. It takes of, by, from. No, sorry. It takes for. Exchange for. He exchanged his black book for a red one. Number 23. This is an easy one. To be dressed of, with, no, in. To be dressed in. She's dressed in black. Number 24. Doubt. No doubt, blah blah, his honesty. You can trust him and tell him your secret. What is the correct preposition? No doubt of his honesty. You can trust him and tell him your secret. Some of you said about. About is correct as well. No doubt about his honesty. You can trust him and tell him your secret. Finally, number 25. To get rid, blah blah, is a verb and it means to be released from. To get rid of. Yeah, this one was very common. For example, it's hard to get rid of bad habits. That's it for today. Let me know in comments, honestly. Have you been making any of these mistakes? If you like this video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get a notification. I'll be back soon with more common mistakes. Stay tuned. See you soon.